These videos are a tradition of mine every year now. I love making them. Usually I just do vinyl decal ideas, but this year I thought I'd go a bit more broad and give ideas for all sorts of crafts. To find these ideas, I tend to look at Pinterest Predicts and Etsy, and I also have a bit of a glance at wedding, interior and homeware trend reports as well. However, if you sell products in a certain niche, you might also want to take a look at what's trending in those areas for the year ahead. Just be aware that these are mostly predictions, so just use them as inspiration to think of ideas rather than a forecast of what will definitely sell. So because it's tradition, I always start with the Pantone colour of the year, which for 2025 is Mocha Mousse. I personally dig it and I really want to introduce it as a new colour that I use for my vinyl decal business. I just haven't had any requests for brown yet, so I'm not sure. But it really depends on the niche you're in. It might work really well for your brand and the type of thing you do. The other colour of the year prediction comes from Etsy, and for 2025 that is Lime Cream. I also really love this colour and I can see this being a lot easier for me to use in my business. Both are pretty soft colours, which might give us a bit of a prediction of what's to come in the year ahead. If people are looking for more calming and toned down things to buy, who knows? If you use adhesive vinyl like me in your business and want to incorporate these colours, the closest I've found to Mocha Mousse is either the Matte Latte or Matte Hazelnut from Caesar. This cappuccino in Caesar's Easy Weed HTV is also fairly close if you use iron-on vinyl. Then for Lime Cream, I think Tech Wrap's Livable Green is a fairly good fit. But do let me know in the comments if you find any other good matches. The first trend on the Pinterest Predicts list that stood out to me that would be good for crafters is cherry coated. This is just all about cherries all over everything and dark red vibes. This is so easy to incorporate into different projects, especially if your target audience is girls. You could do cherry t-shirts, makeup bags, stickers or home decor. Just make sure to mix those with quotes and try different styles and maybe add them to patterns, just so they're not the same cherry things we've seen for years. If you want to get started creating designs for your own products, there are some great templates and graphics that you can use on Kittle, and you can do them in all sorts of styles from really feminine and coquette to more cartoony. Kittle is linked in my description if you want to try it out. I love this trend and I wish I knew about it when all of my friends were pregnant. I don't have kids, but I can imagine them being so helpful. So it's basically a party where loads of people get together and will either kind of clean or prep supplies or make freezer meals for the parents-to-be so that they're prepared for when the baby arrives. So I don't know if decorations and signs for this type of thing will be big, but I do think maybe stationery, labels and stickers are a good place to start. The search for baby cupboard organising has gone up 90%. And then also if you sell things for babies and new parents already, making sure you have some gifts and items that are more practical may be a good idea. If you're still at the beginning of your business journey and you haven't figured out your niche or who you're selling to or what kind of products to sell, then do check out my Cricut Business for Beginners bundle, which has a step-by-step guide for building a business that customers will love, and also a how to set up your business so it's legit workbook, along with various other resources and templates. I just think this trend was made for crafters. The things people are searching for are cute core room ideas, necklace charms and mini things. So there is an endless amount of things you could create to sell that fits that description. And it's perfect if you already make jewelry, cute hair clips or mini things. Just make sure you're adding doll style or dollhouse inspired to your tags and description. I also think this would be a great trend to jump on if you sell stickers. Search Pinterest for some design inspiration. This one is super easy if you already make any kind of clothing, sweaters or clothing accessories. There's a huge increase in searches for matching outfits for both couples and friends. Maybe take inspo from some of the other trends, add those to t-shirts and do like a his and hers version. Or do similar designs but in coordinating colours so that they'll be cute when they're worn together. The key thing here is to make it obvious in your product photos and description that you have matching items available, and hopefully it will be an easy way to make some extra sales. The next trend I found quite interesting was the Rococo revival. which people are searching for their weddings and parties. So definitely one to watch if you're in that industry like me. I wasn't actually really sure what Rococo meant or how to pronounce it, so I hope I'm saying it right. But it's a really dramatic and feminine trend, which I think is going to look so nice at events. And it also pairs really well with the upcoming trends of vintage decor and dramatic drapery we're seeing predicted for weddings next year. So if you're planning your designs, think elegant, drama and classic for sure. I'm going to be looking for some historical style fonts to use in my designs personally. Another great trend if you sell things for the party, events or wedding niche is surreal soirees. Again, super dramatic but more modern this time. So bold colours, unique shapes and apparently also strawberry centerpiece ideas, but just fairly random. This is great if your brand is already bold and colourful, and you can apply it to so many things like home decor and clothing. Surreal is such a broad term though, so if you're not sure how to create designs along those lines, there are lots of templates for inspiration on Kittle that you can use as a starting point. If you make cake toppers or anything cake adjacent, this is a great excuse to get creative and have some fun by adding funny or rude phrases to cake toppers, make cake stencils that are a bit silly, and customize accessories like cake stands. This is such a bold trend, and although it's all about painting, it is definitely one to watch if you sell wall decals or any kind of home decor. If people want to give this trend a try but aren't quite creative enough, then they might want to buy ready-made designs that they can just stick to their walls or their furniture. So these are just the ones that I thought stood out for craft businesses in particular. There are plenty of other predicted trends that might interest you more. Maybe retro diner signs and editable soda menus would work for your brand, or upcycled custom plant pots, or hand-knitted pickles. And my personal favourite is Goddess Complex. These kind of reports are literally just to give you a bit of creative inspiration. I find them so helpful for sparking ideas for the year ahead. Let me know in the comments if you love any particular trend from this year's Pinterest Predicts, or you've seen another one elsewhere that you love. And as always, thank you so much for watching, and please like and subscribe for more future videos like this.